Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Pedro Vega. I want to welcome you to Peters Autovlog. Today in front of me, I got a 2018 Toyota Highlander XLE. Now, I've never driven a Highlander before, but I've driven various Toyota products. I learned to drive in a Toyota Corolla. If I get my hands behind the wheels, I have been behind the wheel of CHR and a RAV4. So first time being behind the wheel of a Highlander. Obviously, you know, it's just one of the Toyota's best-selling family vehicles, four-door mid-sized SUV. You know, it's got a V6, the venerable 3.5 liter from Toyota. This one is done in a magnetic gray, which is kind of metallic, actually magnetic gray metallic, similar to the one I saw. I just recently test drove a Ford Expedition. It's basically the same color. It's a sparkling metallic gray, which is really nice. Obviously not the most exciting color, but you know, it does well for this type of vehicles. This is what kind of everybody gets. So you got 18-inch wheels with Bridgestone tires on this one. This one's got you know, obviously the XLE package. Really interesting. I didn't see this, but we got a little button here where you can open up just the top of the glass hatchback here to pour things in it. So we got a pretty decent sized room back here. Obviously it's six, I believe you got up to, well, you can probably put 7 here, 7 or 8. No, it's 7 passenger SUV. I was a little tight back here, but you know, it's not bad at all. Let me open up and close this up so we can see here, and we'll close the hatch here, and I have a key with me here. So here's your standard Toyota key. If we push and keep this hold, we got, of course, your touch button back hatch opening automatically, and so now we got the whole thing back here. So back here we got, you know, we got some floor mats here, but we got plenty of space here. Obviously we got a little bit of a storage area back here. Obviously we got a Toyota Lake and nothing on there, but we're in Bartow Ford. Obviously you got your spare tire key with all your tools, and of course we got, looks like a little bit of access here. Speaker, not much of a back here. I don't see there's a small light here, but basically nothing else. You can put your seats here probably manually down. I don't see how we can put this down from here. I don't find a way to do it, but oh well. Plenty of space, I believe. You know, for this is a very popular family vehicle, so yeah, it's a pretty nice. You know, nothing out of the ordinary, but for being 2018, you know, this is not too far up in the back of what you can get with Toyota. So it looks pretty decent. I mean, I would like this having a white or much better color, but that's obviously not bad. So here we got the front. Quick look at that Toyota badge, and we, of course, we got some fog lights. We got some chrome in the front here. Obviously this must have HIDs on it as well here, being the H. And let's take a look at this Toyota venerable engine. Whoa, it's heavy. So we'll take a look at this little 3.5 liter V6. That's obviously, you know, a lot of Toyota Lexus vehicles. Proven technology, proven vehicle. I mean, this automatic transmission and this V6 is in a lot of Toyota products. Super reliable, lasts forever. You can't go wrong with this type of Toyota. You know, this one's got about 295 horsepower and 263 pound-feet of torque. This is a front-wheel drive version of the Highlander, not the real all-wheel drive. But you know, what can you say? Very clean engine for being a used vehicle, and but Toyota reliability, it's right here. So all right guys, let's close this up and get back to, so yes, a very nice vehicle, and probably not much exciting to drive, but we're gonna get the behind the wheel nonetheless. It's not a sports car or anything like that. So nice gray interior, really nice. I mean, it's got really in good shape. Obviously you got your seats where you can kind of lean them back. Here's your leveler, and obviously you got a really nice interior. You got sunroof here, plenty of space in the back here, really not bad at all. So obviously you got some AC controls back here. Where are your AC outlets though? I don't see them here, but they must be on the side here somewhere. Oh yeah, they're on the top here. So pocket back doors here. Obviously you got your center console here for your drinks, and not bad. This interior is really clean. They haven't used this at all. So you got your soft touch here stuff. You got also a automatic course, screen here for the sun. Everything's simple here. We got speaker down there, some water bottle places, and not bad at all. So all right, guys, to the front here, everybody. So obviously power seats for both front seats, power window stuff, all your power stuff here, your mirror controls, obviously your lights. You got your auto stop here, obviously your tail lights. I mean your tailgate here, and looks like some sort of windshield wipers. Of course, really nice interior. I mean, this is your basically, you know, your basic Toyota interior. You know, gray and black. You got your 8-inch screen over here. So we'll get into it in 1 second here. So, but really nice vehicle nonetheless. All right, guys. So here, let's get on to the driver, this driver's seat of the Highlander. Oof, very nice. Pretty hot day. And so we got the key right here. Obviously, as such, let's go ahead and start the vehicle. Obviously, we got your start stop as well. So nice sounds. A 3.5 V6, 3.5 liter V6. Sounds pretty good. Obviously a little different than the Ford products I've been driving, but nonetheless really nice. Let's go ahead and close the door. Put on our seatbelt so we can get out and do a drive. So we got your analog speedometer, tachometer. We got a small screen in the middle here. Let me see how we change it. We got some modes here. Obviously, we got your radio, and let's see. We got some modes. We got a compass. Let me notice that. Obviously, we got a compass, digital file settings, no messages, stop, start, sequence, and all that kind of stuff. So we got, looks like we got probably a lane departure or some sort of automatic, also cruise control. We're not gonna mess with that, but see, 93 degrees. You got your radio, obviously. So we got some, you know, your current settings and all. It's getting about 21.7 miles per gallon, and this was got just under 29,000 miles. So for 29,000 miles, this is a pretty much a new Toyota. I mean, this is, you know, just breaking in this Toyota. So obviously you got your windows, as I mentioned before. We got all your stuff, you got your cruise control back here. Obviously your wiper and your stuff right all in this area, and we got your AC ducting here. Of course, you got dual zone. Of course, we got here the fan speed, all kinds of things. Obviously 8-inch screen. Let's see if we got home. Let's see, we got navigation, we got some apps, navigation audio. This might have I don't think so. This is obviously, Toyota hasn't been known to be the latest and greatest with Apple CarPlay and all that kind of stuff. So I don't see any of that. But we got traffic. Let's go back to home. Obviously, we got your graphics for the, which are, you know, obviously they're not the newest, the latest and greatest, but it's pretty decent for not too bad at all. Your track and seek buttons. You got a tune control. This is pretty far. This volume control is a little bit far up here. It's hard to reach sometimes, but not too bad. And the distance and the sound system sounds pretty decent, to be honest. So 6-speed automatic transmission, if I'm correct, or 8-speed. I have to check, but I think it's a 6-speed transmission. So we got a V6, 295 horsepower, 263 pound-feet of torque. It's not bad power for this one. This is probably around 4,200 pounds, give or take. I'll make sure that's up on the screen if I didn't put that correct. This one can tow about 5,000 pounds for this configuration. So let's take it on. All right, guys. So I want to do a quick thing about the reverse camera. Obviously, we got a CD player here, airbag detection here as well. We got nobody in the seat, but let's see how good the camera is. Obviously, the camera itself, the screen doesn't have good resolution, but it gives you. It doesn't have any guidance lines. It's got obviously beeps if somebody, of course, you're gonna bump to something else. But yeah, the rear camera doesn't have the best view for sure. So yeah, guys. Well, obviously, you know, it's not the newest of technology in this Toyota, but for what you get for reliability, it's, you know, it's, some people will like to have this kind of level and pay for it. So especially for reliability. So had a nice, very nice storage here for all kinds of stuff, especially for girls. They will love this stuff here. Put all kinds of stuff in it. Well, guys too as well. So all right, guys, sunroof here, really nice. We got a, oh look, you got a review. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I want to. Oh, look at that mirror! I didn't see that before. That's cool. So, let's take it on to a test drive. So we'll be on standard, and let's go. I don't believe we got the parking brake on. Nope, we're on eco mode. So I don't believe this has got any type of modes to drive. But all right, guys, let me just check our mirrors here quickly. And give me 1 second. Yes, I'm sure. Oh no, the engine shut off. This has got auto on and start. So that mirror is fine. So as you can see, the engine stopped. This has got the automatic start when you're down at the light or something like that. So once I lift my foot off the gas, engine comes on. So make sure we got everything going good. So all right, guys. So on board this 2018 Toyota Highlander, and go and give this girl a test drive. So first time behind the wheel of any Highlander ever in my life. So but obviously I've been behind the wheel of Toyota products for my family. So my in-laws, my sister-in-laws have Toyota products, CHR and RAV4. So really nice to drive. Obviously you know, everything's well placed. You know, you got the nice leather dash. You know, we got some, you got your timing over here and all that kind of stuff. You got a little bit of, this is cool, you got a cubicle here, which is really nice, all the way extends all the way down here. You got some nice aluminum trim. And all right, guys, so natural aspirated V6, Toyota's almighty V6. That feels nice, very smooth engine, of course, the expected of this type of vehicle. So with about 28,000 miles, just under 29,000 miles, excuse me, it's not, obviously, it's a pretty newer vehicle, especially for 2018. Not a lot of miles put on this one. So let me just put the radio a little bit down here. Let's put our show. Since we got a bit of wind noise I hear, much more than for the example the Expedition that I just recently drove. But yeah, it feels good. Let's see how the handling is. Not too bad. No, I mean, it's okay for the ride. It's a little, this is running on 245 18s on it. You know, it's got some good tire wall on it. So, but you can feel the road pretty good. Steering is a little bit light, kind of artificial feeling, but not really not bad at all. So, but yeah, I hear a lot of wind noise. I don't know if that's normal or not, but there's a bit of wind right now, but obviously definitely more wind noise than I expected, but not bad, still pretty tolerable. So really nice. We'll come back and take a look at this out a little bit more of the room inside. But yeah, we're in eco mode. You know, doing about 22, 20, that depends on it, but oh, it says, oh yeah, it's got the active, it says I'm going out of my lane. So this has got also a lane departure feature, which is in every new car has some sort of, you know, feature that says, hey, don't step out of the thing, don't get out of the lane, watch out the car in front of you. So, but very nice for a Toyota product. Obviously this is, you know, something that's going to be super reliable. And I'm gonna see how quick this thing is a little bit. See if we floor it. Oh yeah, it's got some torque, definitely. A little bit of torque there. So, you know, it's got plenty of power. I mean, nothing to be ashamed of. So, plenty of good power. Yeah, I mean, it's feels a little bit rougher in the upper rev range, but not bad at all. Not bad at all for a RAV4. So it feels, obviously, I just got out of an Expedition, and obviously that's a huge vehicle. This feels very nimble. You know, kind of feel the thing. No, it feels very good. So plush ride, comfortable seats. Do we have cool seats? No, we got heated seats, but not cool seats on this one. So probably the newer one is gonna have cool seats and stuff. But very nice for the first time behind the Toyota Highlander. Obviously, it's a good vehicle, reliable, comfortable, pretty decent on gas mileage, and for what it is, you know, for the size of this vehicle. I drove of course, the newer Explorer. That's it's a much better vehicle. Lots of much more features. Obviously, this only being about 3 years older. Obviously, we got the new Highlander nowadays, but And I'm sure I've got to drive a new one to get. Yes, I know I'm out of my lane. But it feels very nice. I mean, it's comfortable. It's you know, it's a very taut and good feeling vehicle. So yeah, no paddles on this one. I don't think we have any type of obviously this is, you know, it's a very reliable transmission, but yeah, it's a little bit off on its gearing. Was a little hunting there for a gear there for a second, but I know it's a smooth transmission for sure. Obviously, you know, it's not the latest and greatest, you know, 8-speed or 10-speed. That's a lot of manufacturers putting on there. That's what the thing about Toyota. Toyotas are obviously, they're very reliable, and one of the reasons that because obviously Toyota, you know, does not messing with any super new technology or anything like that. Anything that's, you know, that's you know, gonna be, you know, something that's not proven yet or anything like that. So but you know, it's you can't blame them on that. They want to have a good, reliable product, and this engine combination with the transmission, all that stuff, it's, you know, it's bulletproof. So yeah, but it's good. It feels good. I mean, obviously, it's a good feeling vehicle. There goes the engine shut down again. I mean, this is, I don't like, to be honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of this. So I let off the gas. I let off the brake. Obviously, now I put some gas and the engine comes on. So you can shut that off if I'm correct. It's somewhere on here. But yeah, that's something that I'm not a huge fan of. But anyways, that's just for fuel savings. But it's a good vehicle. Overall, it's a good vehicle, and yeah, it's got plenty of power. I mean, hey, it looks like VTEC just kicked in there. That's got no VTEC, but yeah, it's got good strong power. I mean, it feels very smooth. Lots of good power. So, and this is obviously the engine in the Camry and Avalon, all that. So, great engine. You can't blame it. I mean, it's a true and tried V6. But you know, great little vehicle. I don't know what the price of this gotta be up. Probably in the upper 20s or low 30s. I'll give you a price on the screen or in the description, my friends. But you know, great vehicle. Nothing exciting to drive because yeah, this is not anything that's exciting to drive. But as a family vehicle, it feels very good. You know, it's Toyota reliability and quality. So a lot of people love this type of vehicles. They give this, obviously maintain their value quite a bit. So this is probably in the mid 30s, most likely, if not more. So I'll check for you guys. But great vehicle overall. I mean, it's got a lot of nice different features. So obviously the screen is dated, the infotainment is kind of dated. But you know, if you're not a big fan of that, you just got your minimum stuff, you're fine with that. You got navigation and all that. We got our phone, so we don't need all that stuff anyway. So I'll put this back in this one here. So we got heat seaters here. We got an interesting system of storage here. This goes back, and it's kind of, you push this down a little bit. It's got decent storage. Obviously, you can take this out. Not gonna mess with that. Got one 12-volt connector there. Obviously, you got traction here off. You got one USB all the way down there. This looks like extra connector. You got a 12-volt here. This guy obviously doesn't have any phone or any wireless charging, anything here at all. So we'll just put this back here. Kind of interesting interior. So, but yeah, guys, not bad at all. Obviously, you know, for a Toyota product, you know, it's pretty decent. It's a little bit hard plastic here, but you know, for the price, what you get, you can't complain. So all right, guys, so thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for joining me once again. Help us reach 1,000 subscribers, and let's get on to the next vehicle. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Have a great day.